Everybody. Today we're going to talk about one of the most famous book series in the world, Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. In this presentation, we will focus on the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and the last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. We worked together to prepare this presentation, and we hope you will enjoy it. This presentation was made by Yusra, Noah, Safa, and Julius. The introduction was made by Yusra.
Summary made by Safa. The novels written by J.K. Rowling follow Harry Potter, an 11-year-old boy who discovers he is the son of famous wizards and will attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Harry learns of an entire society of wizards and witches. He befriends several Hogwarts students and teachers along his journey, but he also has his enemies. For example, take Voldemort. Harry Potter is the only wizard to exist that survives the deadliest spell Voldemort set to him. That lets something connect them to each other. In the last book, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Harry and his best friends, Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, search for and seek to destroy Voldemort's remaining Horcruxes in order to defeat Voldemort.
Characters: Harry Potter. Harry is an 11-year-old boy who discovers he is a wizard after a difficult childhood with the Dursleys. At Hogwarts, he learns about his parents' deaths and his connection to Lord Voldemort. Brave and kind-hearted, Harry follows his sense of right and wrong to protect others. Lord Voldemort. A once powerful dark wizard, Voldemort tries to regain his strength by stealing the Philosopher's Stone through Professor Quirrell. This segment was made by Julius. Conflict. In Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, the main problem is that someone is trying to steal the Philosopher's Stone, an object that gives immortality. Harry, Ron, and Hermione discover that the stone is hidden deep inside Hogwarts, protected by spells and traps. They think Professor Snape wants it, but it's really Professor Quirrell who is working for Lord Voldemort. To stop him, the three friends go through a series of challenges that test their courage and intelligence. In the end, Harry stops Quirrell and Voldemort, keeping the stone safe and saving the world. This segment was made by Julius.
Theme: The Harry Potter book series has a few themes. Good versus evil, because the Hogwarts community and the Order of the Phoenix, people who are against Lord Voldemort and decide to take action, fight against Lord Voldemort's army. Lord Voldemort's army is the evil side because they kill people to gain power. Love and sacrifice. Love because there are few relationships between characters in the books. Sacrifice because they sacrifice themselves a lot for each other. For instance, Harry sacrificed his life to save Hogwarts by going to Lord Voldemort. Death and acceptance. Death because in the books a lot of people die. Acceptance because eventually the characters have to accept hard events and move on. Friendship and loyalty. Friendship because in the books there is friendship, for instance Harry, Ron and Hermione. Loyalty because all the friends are loyal to each other. Made by Noah.
Main message plus real life. The main message of the Harry Potter series is that bravery, friendship, and making the right choices are very important. For example, in the first book, Harry shows courage when he protects the Philosopher's Stone, even though he is scared. In the last book, he faces Voldemort with bravery and determination to save his friends and the wizarding world. This teaches us that being brave and standing up for what's right can help us in everyday situations. Harry's courage inspires me to try new things at school, to speak up when something's unfair, and to face difficult situations even if I feel nervous. It reminds us that even small acts of bravery can make a big difference. This was made by Yusra. Personal opinion and recommendation. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is such a fun and magical story. When Harry finds out he's a wizard and goes to Hogwarts, everything feels exciting and new. It's the kind of book that makes you wish you could be there too. Yusra.
Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone is such a good book. Harry finds out he's a wizard and starts his first year at Hogwarts. where everything feels new and full of mystery. It's the kind of story that pulls you in and makes you believe in magic again. You should read it because it's interesting, funny, and has a good plot. Julius.
My personal opinion is that the book Deathly Hallows is very well written and was very exciting. It was written so well that I was absorbed in the book. My recommendation is that if you like books that are exciting and have suspense, then I think this book would be a good fit for you.
The book,
Noah.
the book Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows is very exciting. Harry has to fight Voldemort, and there are lots of scary and magical parts. You want to keep reading to see what happens. Next, everyone should read it because it's full of adventure, bravery, and friendship. Safa.
Differences in character development. The character development is, in the first book, Hermione doesn't have much self-confidence, Ron isn't so brave, and Harry doesn't know that much about the wizardry world. In the last book, Hermione has much more self-confidence, Ron is a lot less scared of things and has become more mature and braver, and Harry has learned a lot about the wizardry world and has learned how to accept hard events just like Ron and Hermione. The differences are, in the first book, the characters are a lot less developed than in the last book, and in the first book, they have a different mission than in the last book. Made by Noah.
Closing, made by Safa. Thank you for listening to our presentation. We all put a lot of work into it and collaborated well. We achieved this by using a test schedule and probably dividing the roles. We hope you enjoyed it.